So I come on the first bit of day number 2. We're leaving Les Houches.
Okay.
It's been very rainy this morning. Absolute downpour. The direction we're headed looks like it might be promising because there's a little bit of blue over there. So we hope Ralph's praying for us because we're going to need it. Here I come. We just stopped and bought rain covers for our packs. Now we're set to go over that big hill. Oh, we took pictures by the beginning of the Tour du Mont Blanc sign, but I forgot to take a little video. There it is. Psycom is already leaving me behind, but on the cell phone camera we should have a couple of still shots that we asked a lady to take our picture together. Here's Psycom standing in line for her first cheat, riding the lift.
Second cheat.
Second cheat?
Yeah, from Chaminade.
We didn't cheat on that one, that's legitimate. Okay, but she feels good because look at all these people in line cheating with us.
כן, הבאתם? זה בשביל לנקות המצפון, שכולם משבשים, אנחנו פה מבלים.
Okay, we're embarrassed to do this, but we cheated. We took the ski lift up, avoided about 2,000 feet of climbing. You can see Les Houches down there below us, and way off in the distance is the peak where we were on day 1, the highest rocky peak across the valley. We are not the only hikers who cheated. Here we are, finally walking after we cheated and used the ski lift to come up that entire hill. There's the valley below. We're going to come over here to this pass and then head south to the next town. Stopping to tighten her shoelaces. Thought I'd take a look at this train track here. This is the cogwheel train that comes up the mountain. Comes from down there. Don't see it running today. I don't know if it is or not. Here's Psycom coming up the hill. Now there's the mountain in the background and the cogwheel train is over there. Picture of the cogwheel on the train tracks. Train's not running right now. Stopped at the place over there. I'm going to take off. There goes the train.
Okay.
All those hikers going down that other path are headed to the more difficult of the two options here. It's an alternate route that goes up that hill and by that glacier. If you look through the trees here, you can see there's a big waterfall coming out of the bottom of that glacier. Here's our first herd of Swiss cows, except that we're not in Switzerland, so maybe they're French cows, but they have the cowbells like the Swiss mountain cows. This is the top of a ski chairlift that's being maintained. All the chairs are taken off of it. They're over here. And this over here is a view of why you need a cogwheel on your train to make it up this track. It goes pretty steeply downhill right here. And over across the valley, you can see the trail. There's a little house up at the top, and I think that's where we're headed next.
Use that for hiking.
Yeah.
We did Camino, and it's only €8.50. That was last year, but I don't know.
Here's the road going down into the valley. We've got about another mile of fairly steep downhill on this nice gravel road. Sycom's doing okay with her knee so far. Says it hurts on the steepest parts. And we came from up there. I think this is some sort of refuge up ahead. They're apparently redoing the roof on it. And up there above, you can see a big glacier coming down the mountain and clouds over the top of the mountain. Here's Sycom coming down a steep hill. And there's a bunch of Asian hikers going the other way. Here come some runners. Heading into this forested area now. You can see the little river down below. And there's Sycom coming around the corner. Still smiling. Coming up on our first water crossing here. There's people crossing the bridge. Coming down around the corner. And there it is, the raging river from the glacier. Like after that bridge crossing, we start up this gully. Looks like we got some steep uphill ahead of us. It's our first crossing of a stream. We'll have to pick our way across those rocks, but I think we can do that without getting wet. Tom, would you explain for the camera how you wound up on your butt back there?
Hey! I'm trying to wash my hand in the water. I bent it down, could not get up.
Ah, all right.
There's nothing to help me come up.
Okay, a lot of forest walking like this today. It's in the shade, so Sycom's got her hat off to try to keep cool.
Yeah.
Coming out of the forest here, we see all these little villages. And if you look off to the west, the villages just go on and on, all the way to the next mountain range. Here's what we're looking forward to. Today we hike to the far end of this valley, and tomorrow we hike over that huge mountain. Sycom's getting a good head start on it right now. Another really steep hill to come down. Fortunately, the road is fairly smooth, but it's quite steep. This is holding the camera level. We've almost reached the valley floor, just high enough up that we have a good view of the floor there. This is our trail down, and our day will end up at the far end of this little valley. Tomorrow we have to climb over that pass. Here's Sycamore coming around the corner in the forest, letting people pass. Here's Sycamore taking a break again. Seems like the...
Yeah, he's Superman. He gets to the hotel, he crashed.
Here's Sycamore emerging from the wilderness, wanting her hat back. Across the valley floor and climbed a little bit up on the far side to give ourselves a better view of the mountain range. They're all covered in clouds right now. Might not be the fastest, but she's still going.
Tell them I'm there, yeah.
Bringing up the rear. The afternoon is getting quite warm. Here's Sycamore on this cute little bridge with flowers lining the bridge. Taking another drink. We have about half an hour to go to get into town.
Yes,
We've been following this little river through the forest for a while. Looks like people decided to stack up a bunch of rocks here. Little pyramids.
Oh yeah, that's cute.
How you doing, Sycamore?
Oh, glad it's almost done.
It's not almost done. It's only the second day.
For the day.
Okay, we finally got into town. Our hotel is on the south side of town though. So we still have
On this side?
a little ways to walk. It's just a cute little mountain village. Looking up over the building, you can see the mountain up there. Here's our hotel after a long second day. It's like I'm still toddling along.
Get there.
Okay, this is the end of our second day. We're in the hotel room. We want you to tell people, was this easier than you thought it was going to be?
Better than the first day for sure. Yeah.
How about the whole trip so far? A little bit easier than we thought it was going to be?
It's not gonna be easy. I don't know yet. Many more days to go.